When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Must be cursed. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch. I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanis was a good man. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
I'd take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks.
You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from Mordor.
Let's give it a day or two. She's still there.
Face is covered. Guard won't like that. Yes!
Let's see what you've got. A little pus is all right, but this...
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Serkonan Guard.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Oh, you're kind. Thank you. If you want to get past that, let's hope you never need help.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
There's a basement nobody uses. It's below the dentist office, on the corner just down from the overseer outpost.
Welcome. Your face is no concern of mine. News isn't good, they say. They should do like me. Never read it. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. I need a nap. Nothing that tickles your fancy? Enjoy the air here. I, for one, ain't selling fermented shark.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
If you want out of the city as bad as I...
Something wrong? What's the matter? You saw something?
It's the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
Being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
You gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, we couldn't stop him.
is I got more important things to worry about.
Official government activity will be put on hold as the Duke recovers from his travels and additional
This won't take long.
I don't want to die! My luck, it'll be that sadistic crown killer.
With you. You aren't going anywhere.
What's happening now?
Come back here. Running. You won't get away.
Fellow Sir Conan,
Take that.
in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's blood cry concern is the most severe in recent memory.
Coins with that cat lad? Well, no more, thank you. This is a dump anyway. It's you and me now.
Contact the Grand Sir Conan Guard at once.
Take this one, Ron. Oh, you little shit.
And determine whether any fines are appropriate.
You're scaring me?
Fellow Sir Conans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. As a response to violent crime and foreign interference in our affairs, travel between districts is restricted to those carrying
The wall of light. From the time of the rat plague.
and work. Any attempts to hinder the Grand Guard in their enforcement duties will be met with the exercise of force. Any complaints as to the behavior of the Grand Guard should be addressed to the nearest guardsman.
How'd the execution go?
Use your eyes. They all died. Yeah, there was some old man screamed and blubbered like one of them was the last woman in the aisles. Tried to throw her a bouquet of wild mimosas. They had to drag him away.
I'm more interested in the cleanup detail. Anyone been assigned yet to cart up the bodies? Sometimes they're still wearing watches and lockets.
Yeah. Getting so one can't even breathe no more.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
Anyone here? Somewhere to asking.
Shit! You ready? Wait, this isn't...
I got just the thing for you.
Come back here! What was that? Here! Don't let her escape!
No
End of the road for you!
Talk with the cook. That did not taste anything like kitchen. It's beyond.
You aren't going anywhere!
I won't be able to have another dinner.
Let me...
Don't let her escape!
I'll kill you for that!
Bad move! Impossible!
Let the outsiders carry ours! Run where you still can, stranger!